Hello, we're going to do the GeoGuessr Daily Challenge for the 29th of July 2025. Let's see how we get on today. Our goal of trying a silver every day has stopped. Okay, we've got a rift. So that puts us in Albania and Montenegro straight away. Let's see if we can do anything with this. We've got some mountains to the north and the south and the west. Let's zoom in at least to where we're going to be. Let's pop that there and see where we get to from here. What looks more like a town? That looks like we've got some tall buildings over there. We can always revert to spawn, try again, but this is a pretty good junction. What have we got going on here then? Stop, of course, that doesn't tell us anything extra. Although the number plates might. I think Albania are double blues. Just Albania and Italy, I think, are the only ones that do double blues, and there's no second blue on any of these cars, so maybe that makes it Montenegro. Not getting anything from that. What does that say then? Autobuska Stanica. Podgorica. So yeah, that does also suggest we could be in Macedonia. Not Macedonia, Montenegro. Wait, oh, I lost my mind. No, it's Montenegro. Let's go back to spawn. Let's just line ourselves over on a very north-south road. There don't seem to be many in the city. So maybe that's not where we are. Maybe it's that's something saying Podgorica exists as the capital of this country that you're in. It's still not too bad a hedge. On a global scale, Montenegro is not the biggest country in the world. No, that's just an ad or a shop or something. Weird there. The movement. Movement's bad today. And that's a dead end, as far as our coverage is concerned. So let's go back to where we're at. Now this won't let me go down that road either. That's not so promising then. That's not so much fun. We're literally now retracing our steps back to this one main junction. Are there any signs on it to say we're going to center? Ah, what's that? That's like a proper map. It's not this city, is it? But I'm not going to find anywhere quickly, am I? I don't think. Oh. Vinicka? Something was just visible, but I think it was more along the lines of Vinicka, or maybe an area. 4778 though, we'll take that. Take that. Much better than our first round yesterday, so that's okay. No idea. Let's see. Can we see some writing on this sign? No, it's too far away now. Closer to signs. English writing then. What does that say? Heat warning? Health warning. Swimming is not recommended. Okay, danger, shallow rocks. Okay, do not dive. Yeah, that's sensible. Shallow rocks. Diving, not such a great idea. I don't know where we are though. But let's do some of our basics, shall we? Let's not forget them. Can we see where the sun is? That looks pretty northern to me, so southern hemisphere maybe. Circular walk to base of falls, so somewhere with waterfalls. Now, I was thinking, the one place I've kind of been to that looks a bit like this was actually Bermuda. There was just a park somewhere, and you couldn't get out of the park to the road, so you were kind of stuck looking at the same stuff. But the quality looks different. The camera quality seems better here. Where we are is just more confusing. There's some falls though. Could there be a sign? If we manage to get to the bottom of the falls and we're going back up again, it's just confusing. You can't tell what direction. Let's go back to the start. Let's go up this way. Let's see if we can find some other signage on this bit where there's caution, big drop. Okay, there's some falls. So there was a route round to the falls down there. So can we just skip across? No. We kind of need to find something different, a kind of entrance to whatever this complex is. That might have a sign that says, hey, welcome to this place. Something like this. Whangarei Falls. Don't know it. Gonna assume Australia somewhere to begin with, and we'll see if we can get anything better. Scenic Reserve. That's just the local area, isn't it? Got a kind of northwest to southeast mountain range kind of thing going on there, or just small hills if it's very localized. Whangarei. City safe. Does that give us a, yeah, does that tell us the city? Ah, it was New Zealand. Whangarei. Unfortunate. They're next door neighbours, but look at the terrible points that you get for getting the wrong one out of the two. Potawatomi Avenue. Okay, is this more of a USA thing? It feels more USA. Let's see if we can get some proper info. Environmental company of some sort. Where's the sun? Very high in the sky. I think it's northern hemisphere. Contracting Corporation, Kansas City. That would be where? Kansas City, Kansas, but where? Is it really that small? Arkansas City, that's not what we want. It's over here. So we're on the outskirts, are we? Can we see which direction the main city might be? Nice coverage. Lovely coverage. Love a bit of that once in a while. Popping back in time to that horrible coverage every few steps there. Unfortunately, we were going through nice and quick and not catching too much of it. And we may not actually be in Kansas City. We'll be in Kansas maybe, but then that's just a big company. Manhattan's hometown country station. Excuse me? Is that just some other Manhattan? There's no town on that though, is there? And what was that? Howie's? Keep it local. Local to where? Tell us. Local to? Keep it local to? Somewhere. No, they're not going to help us anymore. Baptist Church, Yuma. 831 Yuma. Is that the name of the street though? Hewlett Avenue. No signs saying X town or city this way. No, kind of stuck. It was Manhattan. It was another Manhattan. Not too far from Kansas City, so an improvement on round 2. I was a bit lost there. I definitely need to up my game in this GeoGuessr business. Dead end, nice, right at the beginning. Can't tell what side we're driving on there. Wait, there was some language there. That looks very Spanish. I don't know though about South America. Maybe, is this Philippines, perhaps? 100 minutes of something. Could be either, couldn't it? Philippines or South America somewhere, but that basically gives me scope for a good score and 0 points by making the slightly wrong decision on the two. Anything on the cab? Public service, but no town name. Sector Cabby. Mosa desde. Would we have more of a mix of... Wait, am I back to this corner? Have I turned around and gone back the way I came then? And that's a dead end as well. Oh, the movement sometimes, it's just so painful in some places. Are we thinking it's more South America? Okay, yeah, just send me backwards. You know what? I'll just have to do. I just can't be bothered with the really, really horrific movement these days. I'm going to start doing more 25k stuff for myself, but I just haven't had much time at all for GeoGuessr beyond the daily challenge videos the last few days. But I do need to up my game, and at times I'm just going to have to live with that movement, but sometimes I just can't be bothered with it. It's just not fun being thrown backwards across the map. I think we're in Italy. So we've bookended potential countries with blue marks at both ends of their number plates, although it turned out not to be, didn't it? The rift was a Montenegro rather than an Albania on round one. That sign itself definitely didn't have a town name or anything on, but can we get anything maybe? Seems relatively flat. Bit of a hill. No, there's a hill behind that building, and we could be on a flat top of something. Of course, this road suddenly then goes very steep to make a complete liar / idiot of me. No, that last click was not intended. Community Cortare, is that? Cortar? As with most GeoGuessr players, I'm afraid you just have to forgive the pronunciation of words that can go horribly wrong at times. So not that flat, but not super mountainous. I'm going to go there as a start point with only a minute left, so probably likely to be the end point as well. And I think unless we're kind of the wrong end of quite a long country, we should hopefully at least get a slightly better score than yesterday, even if we're starting the week quite badly, potentially with 2 bronzes. I think that's what we're looking at here. I'm not 100% sure where the demarcation lines are on those scores. I should check that out, shouldn't I? So I know where we're up to round by round and how close to bronzes and silvers and golds we are. Although gold is just not a thing so far on daily. Silvers. I think on one of the themed days, guessing Give might have got a gold. Yeah. Not moving anywhere else. Don't really know. Just going with it. Oh, predicted it, didn't I? Unless we're at exactly the wrong end. And yes, that's where we are. Overall 15k, though, just a silver. So is it 15k? The tip over point for that. There's our breakdown anyway. 2 hurt a lot. 4 wasn't particularly good. Yeah. Back and done tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye.